Now today's video is all about elevated looks that are already hiding in your closet. I am going to give you 5 suggestions of outfits you can create from your own closet today. So let's get started. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Michelle Barrett. I have been a personal stylist for 26 years and I'm here to help you build wardrobes that mix and match easily. Now, if you can please like, subscribe, click that bell button, tell your friends, because all of that helps YouTube show it to more people, enabling me to bring more content to you. So thank you so much in advance. Now, number 1, the elevated look is a very simple one that most of you will be able to create as soon as you finish this video. And that's the monochromatic sandwich look. Now, I talk about this quite a lot. It's very elevated. It's very easy to do. So you choose one color. So go to your wardrobe and there will probably be 1 or 2 colors that are prevalent in your wardrobe. So in other words, you have a lot of items in that particular color. So let's say it's charcoal gray, let's say it's beige, maybe it's an off-white, maybe it's a gray, but choose one of the colors in your wardrobe and then think about different fabrics. So maybe you've got a brown leather jacket and a brown pair of shoes and maybe a neutral brown jumper or a brown silk shirt. Pull all those items together because the monochromatic sandwich look is very easy to do, and it's all about mixing different textures in the same tone or similar tones. So in other words, if someone came to you and said, "What color is that outfit?" you would say it is brown, but it's different shades of brown. Now, number 2 is one that I never talk about. And I wanted to put this one in because I know there will be some of you out there who enjoy wearing this particular style. So I have said for years, the whole oversized style that came in, I didn't like it because I thought it overwhelmed a lot of frames and it doesn't suit very many body types. And I still stick to that. But today what I wanted to do was to talk to you about how, if you wanted to wear it, how you could wear it and make it work. So that's borrowing clothes from the boys, basically, or an oversized shirt. It can come from either. The principle is basically the same. It's something that is very loose on your body. So it could be a shirt, blazer, or something on your top half, and maybe a sloppy jumper. Now, what we don't want to do is to just wear that shirt open straight the way down, because it will make you look really, really boxy. But what you can do with it, if you wanted to wear a shirt like that, is to undo a few buttons at the front, then maybe tie it up and tuck it in one side, or you do a bit of a French tuck, so you tuck it in one side and have a little bit hanging down, because what that does is visually it breaks up your body. So we can still see where your waist is, we can still see where your body comes in, so you're not looking straight up and down. That's the problem with a lot of the oversized clothing. It overwhelms people because it just looks straight up and down. So the way you wear it is key. If you wanted to wear a shirt, I would tuck it in, like I say, somewhere. Maybe you could get a hairband and tie it up and tuck it underneath it itself as well. Roll the sleeves back a little bit. Maybe you could wear a shirt a little bit like the one I've got on today. Roll the sleeves back. It would be a lot looser, of course, but you could put a polo neck underneath. Now, if it's a blazer, I would roll the sleeves back. I would wear it open. I wouldn't wear it closed. If you wear it closed, again, you will get that very boxy feel about it. Have it open, have something quite fitted and elegant and tailored underneath. This is a way of borrowing your husband's shirt or your boyfriend's shirt or that oversized shirt that you bought that feels too boxy. This is a great way of wearing that too. The next one is unexpected layering. I think sometimes we have very fixed ideas on what can layer with what. And I always try to push the boundaries with that. For example, let's say you've got a floral summer dress that you only think about wearing in the summer. You never think about wearing that in the winter. I would suggest that if you have a very thin, lightweight knit or jersey, V-neck or a round neck top. If the dress is a V-neck, you definitely want to distinguish the necks, a bit like I've done today with my shirt and my polo neck underneath. This type of polo neck could work under a short sleeve floral dress as well. Or if the dress is a V-neck, then you wear a round neck underneath, but you definitely don't want those necks fighting for attention. So in other words, don't wear a V-neck top underneath a V-neck dress. Make sure that there's distinction there. But what you can do is, if there's some florals on the dress, pick out one of the colours from the patterns, which is what I talk about all the time. Always match the colours in the pattern rather than the background. Use one of those colours to add in your knitwear or jersey underneath. Instead of wearing the knitwear or jersey underneath a dress, maybe you have a crew neck jumper and you wear it over the top and put a belt over the top of it, so that you've effectively changed the dress from being a dress into a skirt. And it could be that you feature it again. If it's got long sleeves, maybe you pull the cuffs out of the dress underneath the jumper, so you make a little feature like that. If the dress has got a collar in, you could pull the collar out the top of the crew neck jumper. These are really simple ways of using items in your wardrobe that maybe you only think about for certain seasons, but you can extend them into other parts of the year as well. By adding a belt, it creates a little bit of tension and it also adds an extra piece of elegance. Make sure that you use that belt somewhere else in your outfit, whether it matches through to your shoes or it's a colour in the print of the dress, so that it links somewhere else in your outfit. Now, if you are frustrated with your wardrobe, maybe you've got a wardrobe full of clothes and nothing to wear, definitely request a discovery call with me. I would love to meet you. We can have a chat for 15 minutes and I can talk to you about how I can help you with your wardrobe. The link's here and also in the notes. I'd love to meet you. The next one is quite a fun one. It's pushing the boundaries a little bit, but it's mixing the very casual with the very elegant and what would probably be described most of the time as evening wear. So if you have maybe a lace top or a very frilly lace skirt, like this tiered skirt I've got here from Lily Studio, maybe you've got something like that hiding in your wardrobe, or maybe you've got a sequin jacket or a top with sequins on, something like that. Mix that with something very casual. So it could be jeans, or maybe you wear a little bit like I have here, where I've put this grey hoodie on with this Lily Studio tiered skirt. Now, the reason why this works, they aren't the same colour, but the brown of the skirt is very grey, so that's what gets picked up in the top as well, and it links through. Now, I would wear this with casual shoes. I wouldn't wear it with heels personally. It looks a little bit more cool. It's less over the top. Otherwise, particularly if the elegant part of your outfit is the skirt or trousers, then it will look too much. You want to break it up a bit. You almost just want one elevated, almost like evening looking piece, and everything else is quite casual. So I personally would wear trainers with them, with that skirt, and then I would wear my hoodie on the top. Now, this might be too casual for you. You might be looking at this and saying, well, I don't like wearing hoodies. So maybe it's just a sweatshirt, maybe it's a plain shirt, maybe it's a t-shirt, maybe it's a graphic t-shirt, something like that. But it's a great way of pushing those boundaries, mixing up the casual with the sort of special evening outfits and creating an outfit you may not have thought about. Now, if you need help with your wardrobe, maybe you've got a very busy job, maybe you don't have the time to go through it, definitely request a discovery call with me or join my VIP area here on YouTube, which is for the price of a coffee. I can talk to you about how I can help you with your wardrobe, either online or in person. Now, last but not least is the column of colour. This works really well, and if you are looking to take a few inches off your body anywhere, this can be a fantastic way of doing that. Dark colour like maybe chocolate brown, charcoal grey, navy, black if you can wear black, but you wear one colour all the way through. So maybe you've got a black polo net or a charcoal grey, and then you've got charcoal grey trousers, or you've got a charcoal grey skirt. If you go for this, I would go for boots, shoes, tights, the whole thing in the same sort of colour. Now, the reason why this works is it creates a line going straight down. Then wear a jacket or a coat or a cardigan in a different colour over the top. It could be a trench coat, a blazer. It could be a lightweight jacket. It could be a denim jacket. You can make this casual or make it much more formal. But the idea is you wear one block colour underneath and then something else over the top. Most of you will have something in your wardrobe where you've got a block colour you can put together. So whether it's a navy top, navy trousers, black top, black trousers, charcoal grey, whatever it is, I'm pretty sure most of you will have that in your wardrobe, and then it's a case of just putting that other jacket or that other top on top. What that does is it pushes back your outfit and it takes inches off, particularly around your tummy or area you want, because we have this jacket which draws a line down your body which makes you look like that. And then you've got this darker colour. I would suggest a darker colour underneath that sets back. It's a great little tip, and it's a very easy way of pulling out something from your wardrobe and creating an outfit which works for you. Now, let me know in the comments which one of these you found in your wardrobe and you tried. Let me know if there's any that you thought of yourself that I haven't spoken about today. If you have enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and share with your friends. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.